Amazon is going full speed ahead with laying off a chunk of its workforce. The company said Tuesday that around 14,000 employees will actually be let go.
Now, Amazon says the reason for the layoffs are to trim bureaucratic bloat, make their company leaner, and to invest in artificial intelligence. The company said in a blog post, quote, "This generation of AI is the most transformative technology we've seen since the internet, and it's enabling companies to innovate much faster than ever before in existing market segments and altogether new ones. We're convinced that we need to be organized more leanly with fewer layers and more ownership to move as quickly as possible for our customers and businesses."
Wonder if the person who wrote that is going to lose their job too.
Probably. That's the number one person.
That sort of thing ChatGPT can do is write the statement, the bland statement we just read. Reuters is reporting that the tech giant could be laying off up to 30,000 employees, largest cut in the company's history. Amazon has more than 1.5 million staffers globally and is the second largest private employer. As far as tech and corporate employees, the company has about 350,000.
Some social media users were not happy about the announcement. Executive Director for Campaign for New York Health, Melanie Diarigio, wrote on X, quote, "Amazon receives billions in tax breaks while reporting billions in profit and while replacing 600,000 jobs with robots. The only thing that ever trickles down is the exploitation."
Others, however, have tried giving a more practical approach to the inevitable job market transformation. Mark Cuban went on tech podcast TBPN advising young students, quote, "Companies don't understand how to implement AI right now to get a competitive advantage. Learn to customize a model, walk into a company, show the benefits. That is every single job that's going to be available for kids coming out of school." Yeah, we have very little time to discuss this because we've been going hard on some other topics today, but I agree with Mark Cuban. Look, these are, by the way, this is the jobs being cut here. This is actually not people working in Amazon warehouses. This is middle.
A lot of the conversation was who's going to pack the boxes and do all these jobs.
So far, still mostly people.
Okay.
This is middle manager, corporate tier people who, I'm sorry, don't go to school to get a degree in writing a press release. Don't do that. That's not a good job. That is the easiest thing for AI to take your job, is if your job is to write press releases. Like very basics comms functions. I don't want to scare people.
Those are not the only middle manager jobs.
You're getting cleaned out. If you have a vague sounding corporate job where you're just kind of overseeing but not really directly managing a product, AI is replacing that. If your job is to send emails or schedule meetings, AI is replacing you. You're done. Don't do that.
But here's the thing.
Reality.
So as much as I like to be smart, like I told you, effective with money, I think like the fact that AI works 24/7, there's no sick days, right? There's not really a salary because whatever it just costs to use that technology. Like you are now taking the competition out of the market for people who do these different type of roles.
You're adding to the competition. You made the competition fiercer.
No, it's almost like when people argue, like you're not one of these people, but who don't want migrants at all because their labor's cheaper, so now they're bringing the cost down.
Right, I want migrants because I want to lower the cost of the
I know, but now AI is going to come in and do these middle manager jobs, and so now middle managers across the world get paid less because Amazon, who we made $1 billion company, all Americans by using. I mean, most of us use this.
We made it by it being better.
Yes, but we also use it every day. They got us addicted to it. Now they're like, no jobs.
Well, that makes it sound
like they got us addicted to it.
It's not addictive like fentanyl. It's addictive like it's better.
No, like I get nail polish. I need nail polish remover. I get that. Like
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It has mastered
we supported you as Americans, and now
just
just cut all of our jobs. Nobody gets to work. You lose your job. You lose a job. You lose a job.
Well, no.
What about the emotion? I am a little more emotional than you, Robbie. I feel like they need to really care about the emotion that goes into
emotion. There's no room for emotion in business. We must dispassionately put profit and lower prices first, and firms that do that succeed, and firms that get emotional fail. And that's just the way it's got to be. I don't know. This is my emotions versus yours.
That does it on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way all day today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. See you tomorrow.